Good evening, OPOS stars. We'll continue the travel cooking series with a really cute induction stove. This is half the size of a regular induction stove. Fits in neatly with the backpack. And the 2-liter magic pot packed with all the stuff you need for travel. A few serving vessels, some bottle tadka, a day's supply of food, and the universal spice mix, which is salt, chili powder, garam masala, a couple of spoons and forks. Now we don't have a knife, so we'll just use a magic pot to crush the potatoes. The idea is to reduce the thickness. The magic pot is pretty sturdy, so don't worry about it getting damaged. If you are worried about holding by the handle, then hold it by the rim of the pot. It's pretty sturdy. As long as you don't bang it on the floor, it should be okay. So this is around 350 grams of potatoes. We are going to cook it with eggs to make it into a full meal. Okay. Just wipe the base. And then add a bit of water. Maybe a couple of tablespoons. The crushed potatoes, which will be our starch. Some universal spice mix. Can mix this in later too, doesn't really matter. Eggs. This will comfortably serve around 2 people. Close and cook on high. Keep it really simple. Keep your recipes limited to 3 to 5 ingredients. No cutting, no chopping. Just pressure bake whatever you find on your travels. Mix in a bit of bottle tadka for the flavor and the universal spice mix, and you have your Indian curry ready in just minutes. It's extremely easy. Do not try to recreate very complex curries unless you have the facilities to do so. Keep it really simple. 1 starch, 1 protein, and some vegetables. That's about it. Just go ahead, go to the local markets, pick up whatever vegetables you can find, pressure bake them with a bit of salt, chili powder, add a bit of tadka, and pair it with any starch you can find. Starch is safe. You don't need to worry about whether they have added non-veg stuff, fish sauce or whatever. Starch is perfectly safe. Get some bread, get some local starch, whatever it can maybe, and just pair it with pressure baked vegetables and you are good to go. If you are a non-veg eater, the choices are even wider for you. Get whatever meats, fish, seafood you can find, pressure bake them with a bit of the spice powder, pair it to the starch, or if you are going low carb, forget the starch. Just make it your meal. It should be ready in 5 to 6 minutes maximum. And if you are going as a family with 4 or 5 members, all these small cups would fit inside your magic pot. The key is to fit everything inside this. Do not pack it separately. Fit what all these fit inside this. This lasts you for a week. This much of spice powder would last you easily for a week. And again, this much of bottled tadka will last you for a week. So do not carry too much stuff. You need very, very less stuff. The magic pot and an induction stove are mandatory. Everything else is optional. Some of you had asked me if you can carry them as check-in baggage. You can. I try to do that every single time. They might ask you to take it out and open it, but that's okay. But I never faced a problem checking in with either local or international flights. But this is all the flavoring you need to make anything to an Indianized version of it. Cook pasta, add some spice powder, add some bottled tadka, and it becomes pasta upma. Cook noodles, add these both, it becomes noodle upma. Cook any vegetable you can find across the globe, add a bit of these, and it becomes an Indianized version of this. So we are about to get the first whistle. It's leaking pressure. Just wait for a minute and then help it along. Okay, that seems okay. I'll let it go for a couple of more whistles. That's two. Let it go for a couple more. You can actually throw a party with just this. I have done so. I have invited a bunch of people and I have cooked a feast for them. That is all you need. The key is planning. Choose the right recipes, get the right ingredients. Cooking is the least of your problems. Okay, I smell a slight burning. I'm going to switch this off. Release the pressure. You can do this in a hotel room as long as you don't mess up their space. You can pretty much do whatever you like. There you go. The eggs are nicely done. Look at them. The shells are cracked open. Just let them cool for a Few seconds. There is a layer of charring. Nothing serious. I think the egg has cracked and leaked. They just caused the charring. This is perfectly okay. No big deal. There is no burning. Just mash it coarsely and add a bit of the bottle tadka to convert this into a Indian bharta or podimas or whatever you can call it. Mix in some spice powder if you like. So there you go. Eggs and potatoes, Indian style. In 5 to 6 minutes, this can be just scraped off. Nothing much to worry about. Pretty simple, right? Now, this would be perfectly hard boiled. Look at this. It's pretty hot to handle. But this is perfectly cooked. Let it cool a bit. Open it and mix it in. I'll just open one and show you. It's pretty easy to peel too. Just cut this open to show you how well it has cooked. Look at that. The yolk is well done. No graying. Chop it up, mix it in, and you have your meal for two ready. Thank you very much. Please go live with your own travel recipes. We'll fill the app with a lot of these. Thank you.